Nigeria, Africa. And I shared perspective as we march from London into New York session on a sincere perspective based on clarity, based on confirmation on a buy. And we had two prospective positions we were looking at. And my first layer was 51 and my second layer was 38. 38 was for equity preservation. If you are keen and precautious, and you want to remain on the hunter's strategy. But I knew very well that on the ascending trend line, where we have the first SR support become resistance on breakout structure, the second support become resistance on breakout structure, the third, the fourth, and finally we have breakout structure turn to RS resistance becomes resistance. After that breakout, we got resisted here, we sold down and ultimately picked liquidity from the floor. There we moved up again and we broke that supply roof, and that area became area to watch out. And now we see here price create series of RS level 1, RS level 2, RS level 3, RS level 4, break of RS, demand floor 1. And we had a breakout and we broke, retested, and we sold further. And when we came, I was anticipating market to come in here to in a big liquidity push into 38, but market stopped at 51 and we joined that rally. And at that rally, you see that the market has upheld 50, 350, and I've gone on to print 350 pip in New York session. And on technical, I think the market will continue to move. And if price manages to break this roof, then we are rest assured that the arrow here is what you will get. Then we'll go on here to retest a top layer supply roof where we have here as SR level. And we have here as ROS level, and we have another RS level and as well RC after break of structure, retest 1, retest 2, retest 3, and the retest 4, break of RS level, demand floor 1, RT SR1, and price returns here to give us another RT SR2. If price returns here will be resistance to upswing around 3,404. Let me drop that sell idea. Sell 3404 into 3408. In fact, if market we do not know to what extent it's going, but I think let's make it up to 404 up to 411. 411. There is a very high probability that you have a sell trigger at that zone, and I've explained myself why you expect a sell zone in that area. And if we manage to break this structure and we clear this coast, then ladies and gentlemen, expect that the bulls have returned. They may want to keep the gains, and if they hope to keep the gains, then the next roof where I expect a potential sell idea will be at the break of the previous high, and at the break of the previous high, which aligns with my strategy. And on technical, you will see that the next good selling will be on this roof. This will be your next supply roof. And if price pushes into here, that becomes 3,453 into 3,460. Let me drop that sell idea. 3460. 3456. Yes, look at it. So if that happens by tomorrow, and we get pushed into there from 50, from here we'll begin to see some reaction. 54 into 61. So I am correct. So let's give it a 100 pip move. 3460 into 3451. So anything within this zone, expect a sell trigger. So we'll have two sell layer, first layer, second layer. And ladies and gentlemen, if we're able to clear this zone, we are heading into 3,600 mark, which aligns with the objective. And remember the strategy. The strategy is developed in-house by Shavyfxhub. And if you clone that structure and you place it on the topmost high where we have completed the floor, updated the floor 1, SR1, SR2, SR3, break of structure retest, most likely price might tap here, thereby breaking the previous all-time high. And for us to break the previous all-time high, I also want to add some perspective into this structure where I look at price updated. If we break out this roof, then you can be rest assured that buyers have resumed and they may want to leverage on that close. That's a strong 4 hours close, a strong 4 hours close, a strong 4 hours close. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Do not play with a 4 hours close. So you see on technical that most likely that you're going to have here as RS1 resistance becomes support and break of structure. And we have another here, RS becomes support and break of structure. So if we come here and we break this structure, most likely when we come here, we're going to respect here. So that means here, we might see some forceful buying pressure that will break this structure to come to react at this period. If we react here, most likely you see that we're not wrong. We're not wrong if we react here. That's around 428. So I also want to drop this idea 3,428 as a potential sell zone. 3,428, 3,430. Yes, I only want to give you that two space because I understand. So price could come there and react. Because of what? You see here you have a 4 hours close, ROS1, ROS2 has locked price. So if price comes here, then it's a very high probability you will get a reaction at that level. So total we have three sell positions, and I tell you, trading is 100% probability. So manage your risk, manage your risk, manage your risk.